Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go.
Hello guys, welcome back to yet another speed test comparison, but this time we are doing a speed test between Samsung S23 Ultra with that of OnePlus 11. So you guys gonna be the judges. Let me know which device was performing better in terms of app opening speed, launching heavy games, heating, battery drain, rendering of videos, etc. So without wasting any more time, let's get started. So here we have both the phones. Towards the left hand side you can see this is Samsung S23 Ultra, and towards the right hand side we have OnePlus 11. If I talk about the software information, both the devices are running on their latest software build. As you all know, OnePlus comes with this Oxygen OS aka Color OS. Samsung comes with One UI 5.1. Both are running Android 13. And guys, remember OnePlus 11 has 16 GB of RAM which is present on the table, but Samsung S23 Ultra comes with 12 GB of RAM. I'll still turn off all the additional features like RAM expansion, and it says the device will take effect after you restart. And on this device I've already disabled all these features. You can see we have disabled the RAM plus feature on Samsung S23 Ultra. So first we'll start with the boot test, followed by things like face unlock speed, fingerprint unlock speed. And by the way guys, Samsung S23 Ultra is almost double the price of OnePlus 11. I purchased Samsung S23 Ultra for 1,12,000 after some discounts, and here this is a 16 GB RAM variant. I guess this was for 62,000 or 63,000. I don't remember exactly. Devices are connected to the same Wi-Fi network as you can see here, and we'll also monitor the battery drain guys. That's the reason I have kept the device for charging, and I've tried my best to calibrate the brightness equally, which I could see from my naked eyes because I don't have any sensor to measure the brightness. You can see resolution is set to Quad HD Plus on OnePlus 11 and WQHD Plus on Samsung S23 Ultra. And also remember, Samsung S23 Ultra comes with custom 8 Gen 2 SoC, which is basically designed for Samsung S23 series. For the games, what I have done on OnePlus is I have removed all the games from GameSpace application. Okay, I think this game was left. I'll remove this also. But on Samsung S23 Ultra, there is no option to disable the game booster feature. So what I have done here is, here you can see I have set game optimization to standard instead of performance. As said, there is no option to disable this game booster settings. And now talking about the boot test, so we did try multiple times booting up both the device at the same time, and results were similar. In boot up test, OnePlus 11 takes the lead and boots up faster than Samsung S23 Ultra. Later talking about the fingerprint unlock speed, OnePlus 11 comes with optical sensor, but Samsung S23 Ultra comes with ultrasonic fingerprint sensor. And trust me guys, on S23 Ultra, it is lightning fast. It was very hard to find out the difference in unlocking speed. So if you slow down the video, you'll get a better idea. The animations are affecting the unlocking speed of OnePlus 11. With naked eyes, you won't see much of difference. And when you talk about the face unlock speed, in face unlocking, OnePlus 11 is quite faster compared to S23 Ultra. Camera also opens up faster on OnePlus 11, and I did notice switching between front and back camera, you get to see preview faster on OnePlus 11 compared to S23 Ultra. Also there is a minor difference in the shutter speed. OnePlus 11 have better shutter speed comparing to the S23 Ultra. And now what we'll do is, first let me show you one thing here which I like a lot on OnePlus 11, and that's related to the installation of APK. So here if you install an APK on OnePlus 11, it hardly takes few seconds, but on S23 Ultra it takes a lot of time. So here we have the APK, which is AnTuTu benchmark application, and we are using this 3D application which is of 740 MB in size, and it's the same version guys which we are installing on both the phones. So let's tap on the APK, tap on install at the same time. And you can see OnePlus is quite fast in installing huge APKs. S23 Ultra took almost 35 seconds more compared to OnePlus 11 to install the same APK file. So now let's unplug these devices from charge, and you guys can see the timing. It's right now 3:19 and both the phones are 100% charged. So we'll start the speed test. We'll close all the applications which are running in the background, and we'll also do back-to-back benchmark testing along with CPU throttling, because in past I have already done these testing on both these phones, and after every testing there was an ample amount of gap for the device to cool down. So we'll show you these results also. We'll see how much does the performance gets affected if we do back-to-back testing of benchmarks and CPU throttling. We'll also measure the temperature of these phones. So at 3:18 we unplug the devices, both are still at 100%. Let's see the temperature. So S23 temperature is around 32 degrees Celsius. OnePlus 11 temperature is around 34 degrees Celsius. So slightly higher temperature on OnePlus 11. So now let's start with the app opening speed. We have some basic applications followed by some social media, purchase apps, video editor, later followed by light and heavy games. So we'll start with clock first. So let's open this clock application at the same time. This is Samsung clock and this is OnePlus clock. Both are different. We are not using Google clock here. So let's open them together. And it was, I think, at the same time on both these phones. So what we'll do is we'll start stopwatch in the background and then leave it running. Then we have Chrome. I think that was slightly faster on Samsung S23 Ultra. Let's open up our website here and we'll see which device loads the website faster. And here Samsung S23 Ultra loads the website faster. We'll open up an article and we'll leave it running in the background. Then we have Instagram, faster on Samsung S23 Ultra. We'll open the profile and leave it running in the background. Then we have Twitter, again slightly faster on S23 Ultra. Then we have Play Store, that was again faster on S23 Ultra. YouTube, faster on S23 Ultra. Amazon, again little bit faster on S23 Ultra. Flipkart, I think it was at the same time on both the phones. And now we have file manager here. So here we are using the Samsung file manager, stock file manager, and on OnePlus it's an OnePlus stock file manager. In this there's a file of 10 GB. We'll unzip the file and we'll see which device completes the task faster. So let's open my files. That was, I think, faster on OnePlus 11. And if you go to internal storage, here you can see we have the same file which is of almost 11 GB. So we'll unzip the file and we'll see which device will complete the task faster. So let's tap on extract at the same time on both these phones. Okay, so OnePlus is way faster in unzipping the same file which is present on both these phones. And Samsung S23 Ultra took around 37 seconds more to complete the same task. And now we have Filmora. Here we have a 4K at 60 FPS video of 3 minutes. We'll import the video and we'll then apply the same theme on the video and we'll export. We'll see which device will complete these heavy tasking faster. So let's open Filmora. Little bit faster on Samsung S23 Ultra. Tapping on new project. Here we have the file. You can see we have selected the same file which is of 3 minute 4K at 60 FPS. Tapping on next. Here Samsung seems to be faster in importing the file. Okay, Samsung is too fast in importing the same file, wherein OnePlus 11 is still stuck at 40%. OnePlus took additional 1 minute 50 seconds, which is quite slow compared to S23 Ultra. Now what we'll do is we'll apply same theme, which is F1. We'll select apply to all and now we'll export the video. We don't have the premium membership, so we can only export the video in 720p. But still, we'll get a fair idea whether in exporting OnePlus 11 can beat Samsung S23 Ultra or not. So let's tap on export now. So here again Samsung S23 Ultra beats OnePlus 11. In exporting the same video, OnePlus took additional 40 seconds. And now let's start with the gaming. So let's open up the Subway Surfer, which is a light game. And that's again faster on Samsung S23 Ultra. Temple Run. Faster on Samsung S23 Ultra again. Now let's open up BGMI. Again faster on S23 Ultra. We'll leave them running in the background. Then Asphalt 9. And that loaded up faster on OnePlus 11, surprisingly. Last game we have is Genshin Impact. Startup screen appeared little bit faster on Samsung S23 Ultra. Let's tap on Start Game. And tap to begin appeared faster on OnePlus 11. Now let's tap to begin to open up the game. And that's faster on Samsung S23 Ultra. Also, if you see the battery on both these phones, OnePlus 11 battery is still at 100%, wherein Samsung S23 Ultra battery have gone 2% below. Also, let me show you the temperature. Samsung temperature is around 37 degrees Celsius and OnePlus 11 temperature is also around 37 degrees Celsius. But if you remember, we started testing when OnePlus 11 temperature was around 34 degrees Celsius, which was around 2 degrees higher than Samsung S23 Ultra. But right now, if you see, both the devices are on similar temperature, which is around 36 degrees Celsius. So more heating is observed on Samsung S23 Ultra compared to OnePlus 11, and also additional battery drain. And now what we'll do is we'll run the benchmark testing along with CPU throttling, and we'll compare the results with the ones which we did after ample amount of gap and which were not affected by the heating of device. So we can compare it side by side how much both these devices gets affected if we continuously perform the benchmark testing. So first let's start with the Geekbench application. Let's tap on Run Benchmark Testing. So here S23 Ultra have completed the Geekbench test, where you can see the single core scores are 1840 and multi-core scores are 4518, wherein OnePlus 11 is still at 66%. Now let me open the gallery application and show you the previous results, and here you can see. And the scores were a little bit higher when device temperature was normal. Now after doing all these testing, device temperature have increased and you can see drop in multi-core scores. So here OnePlus 11 have also completed. You can see the results which are quite low if you compare it with the S23 Ultra. But let's take a look at the results which we did previously. There you can see results were little bit higher compared to the one which we did now. And you can see after so long and intense testing, OnePlus 11 battery now dropped to 99%, which is a great thing. So yes, if the device heats up, it is affecting the benchmark results. Now let's start with the Antutu benchmark. And if you guys also notice that Samsung have reduced the screen brightness once the device temperature went approximate up to 38 degrees Celsius. Now if you see the temperature, it is around 41.1, 41.7 towards the top side. And scores are also affected. Let me show you the results previously have done, and we have the screenshot of that. So that time scores were 11,42,777 and now scores have come down, which is now 11,11,058. And OnePlus also completes the Antutu benchmark testing. If you see the device temperature, it is around 41 degrees Celsius, which is way lesser than Samsung S23 Ultra, because OnePlus 11 started with 34 degrees Celsius. So we did not see much of increase in the temperature of OnePlus 11. Samsung S23 Ultra temperature is increased, and it has also reduced the screen brightness. We'll try to increase the screen brightness. And now last test we have is CPU throttling. So we'll start the test and we'll wait for 15 minutes. After that, we'll see RAM management on both the phones. In AnTuTu benchmark testing, you can see a bit of throttling issues to be seen in the graph, little bit of ups and down on Samsung S23 Ultra, but graph is quite constant on OnePlus 11. Also, if you see, maximum CPU throttled up to 91% compared to Samsung S23 Ultra CPU throttling, which is just 66%. And we have been continuously doing these tests. At last, if you talk about the temperature, so OnePlus 11 temperature is around 42.7 and Samsung S23 Ultra temperature is around 41.5. So both of the device did not heat up much, but Samsung did decrease the screen brightness, and it also happens on Apple product, and I personally don't like this stuff. And now at last, let's see the RAM management on both these phones. So we have done continuously 1 hour of testing, almost 1 hour. We started testing at around 3:18 and right now the timing is 4:14. So still 4 minutes to go to complete 1 hour. Let's see how these devices handle applications in the background for almost 1 hour. So clock application, which is still running in the background. Gallery, this application we had to open the screenshots, so just ignore it guys. Chrome, still running in the background on both the phones. Instagram, this reloads on both the devices. Twitter, again reloads on both the devices. Play Store, still running in the background. YouTube, still running on both the phones. Amazon is present in the memory of OnePlus 11 but reloads on Samsung S23 Ultra. Flipkart, present on both the phones. My Files, this is also present on both the devices memory. Filmora, still present. Subway Surfer, that's still running on OnePlus 11 but reloads on Samsung S23 Ultra. Temple Run, still running in the background of OnePlus 11 but reloads on S23 Ultra. BGMI, and this reloads on both the phones. Asphalt 9, this also reloads on both the devices. Genshin Impact, again this also reloads on both the devices. And there might be a reason we did a lot of testing for continuously 1 hour, so these basic applications did reload in the background. Overall RAM management is good on both the devices. If you see the battery backup, OnePlus 11 is still on 88%, wherein Samsung S23 Ultra is at 85% after 1 hour, wherein Samsung has reduced the screen brightness from a long time. From past 30 minutes, I think the screen brightness was low on Samsung S23 Ultra. But you guys let us know, will you be spending double the amount if you have the choice between Samsung S23 Ultra and OnePlus 11? According to me, if I wasn't a YouTuber, I wouldn't have spent so much of amount just for few things like camera and better screen. And screen is not bad on OnePlus 11 also. OnePlus 11 screen is also too good. But I always prefer gaming on OnePlus 11 compared to S23 Ultra. A lot of videos I'll be posting related to gaming test. We'll be doing gaming test on S23 Ultra also, and we'll compare it with other device with 90 FPS. But till then, you guys let me know, what do you think about this speed test, and according to you guys, which device performed better, and did you notice huge difference between these two devices if you compare the cost of these two phones? Let us know in the comment section below. So guys, this was a speed test between Samsung S23 Ultra with that of OnePlus 11. As of now, only this much in this video. I hope you guys gonna like the video. If you like the video, then do give us a thumbs up, and also if you're new to our channel, then do not forget to subscribe the channel. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.
Go, go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range, 'cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain.